The wind is blowing through her hair.
Before you can lead, you have to know how to follow me. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you can be updated on when I drop another video. So let's get started. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing Housewives of Atlanta Season 14, Episode 3. Okay, so let's start with the three categories. The first category we're going to be talking about is the Librarian Award. So let's see who threw the most shade in this episode. I'm going to go with the young lady that Sheree brought to Brookie's tea party, Sheree's friend, when she said casually to Drew, "Is that the lady that your assistant said whose husband was gay?" Shook the foundation and cracked Drew's face. So I'm going to give that shady Librarian Award to Sheree's friend. Next we have the person who was laid and slayed. Let me see. If I had to pick someone that was laid and slayed, I'm going to have to say Brooklyn. She was so cute. She looked like a little ballerina doll for her birthday. So I think Kenya did a really good job. Brookie is always so adorable, but she looks so cute. So we're going to give laid and slayed to Cutie Pie Brooklyn. Okay, so I'm going to choose an honorable mention and an MVP on this episode because I could not really just choose one. So we're going to give MVP to Sheree's friend for cracking Drew's face. We're going to give that to her. And we're going to give the honorable mention to Marlo because Marlo was too funny. As the Caucasian lady was leaving Brooklyn's party, Marlo was, taking super jabs at this lady, and it was funny. So there we have it. So it starts off with Kenya Moore going to check out a venue, and when she gets there, she really likes it. She was super excited, and she thought the venue was nice. I also thought the venue was really nice. It'd be a good space for the baby's party. Also, she then had a conversation with the party planner, which they talked about some of the decor Kenya's going to go with for Brooklyn's tea party. One of the things Kenya was asking was for flowers, not just flowers. She wanted fresh flowers, and I concur because it's nothing like beautiful fresh flowers to like kind of set the entire aesthetic of a party, especially the baby's party. And then they started talking about, really quick, the planner, I noticed, started talking about the budget. So she said the party was going to be between $10,000 to $15,000 for Brooklyn's party. And, hey, I believe Brooklyn deserves it. Everything that Kenya went through for her baby girl, I think it's worth every dollar. Then we get into Kenya talking about some of the other stuff. She wanted crumpets and other little things for the party, and I could just imagine a tea party, and it just sounded like it's going to be so cute. After that, Kenya Moore starts talking to the party planner about Mark because Mark is not going to be contributing to the party. So Kenya just started talking to the party planner about that. I'm not sure why she went into all that with her, but you never know. I'm pretty sure that Kenya is excited about that venue. I think she's going to go with that. Next we have Sheree. She's at the gym working out, and in walks Marlo. But of course Marlo, when she was coming in, I was looking at her like, she's not here to work out. She came in really cute. She had on her workout outfit, but she wasn't here to work out. You could tell she wasn't here to work out. So she comes in and she greets Sheree, and the trainer. I believe his name is Craig. I'm not sure, but I know that they have a history. I think they were friends in the past, or maybe she worked out with him. I'm not sure, but she was acquainted with him already. And here comes Shady Bravo. Marlo's like, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of workout, but I really just came here to talk. She only came there to be cute, like I said. After they worked out for 11 seconds, Marlo and Sheree take a break, and they start, discussing some of the things that Marlo wants to get into. She talks about the archive and how she wants to work for Tyler Perry. That's something that she wants to do. She's trying to get in touch with Tyler so she can work with Tyler Perry, maybe in the styling department. And then we find out that Sheree's son, Cairo, works for Tyler Perry in wardrobe. So that was exciting to know that Cairo does that. Because I remember previously Cairo was modeling. I remember he was doing some of the modeling. I think when Cynthia Bailey had one of her events, she had Cairo modeling. So it's good to know that, okay, he's working with Tyler Perry in his wardrobe department. Okay, so let's move over to Candy. Candy is having a conversation with her manager, and they were talking about her and the fact that she has a Grammy, but Candy wants the EGO and the T. She's going to work towards getting more than just having a Grammy. She's going to work towards getting all the other, like the Oscar. She wants to get all of that. So we know that she's going to keep working towards getting all of those other awards that she rightly deserves. Because Candy works hard. She's one of the most hardworking women that, we see. And whatever she envisions, it seems like it comes to pass. So Candy's a hard worker. And then we move over to Todd. Todd walks in, and the manager asks Todd, how does he feel about Candy doing a sex scene with another woman? And Todd, his face lit up. He's like, he's cool with that as long as it's not another man. So during this scene, we find out that Todd isn't that happy with he and his wife's sex life. He said his sex life is the worst. So I don't know. When you're married to a super busy icon, I guess it comes with the territory. So I don't know. So then we move on over to Drew and her assistant Anthony. They went shopping for Brooklyn's birthday gift. They finally pick a gift for Brooklyn, and of course Drew has to let us know she spent $200 on Brooklyn's gift. I mean, that's nice. That's nice of her to do that. But her and the assistant, once again, I just feel like those two are just messy. Just messy. I don't know. I get messy vibes from them. I don't know. And I it kind of feels like the assistant comes off super like placating for the camera, like he's really performing, like, and action every time he knows he's part of a scene. He just really, he turns it up. So I don't know. Moving on. And then Drew gets a phone call from Sonia. A very, very disturbing phone call. Sonia had just gotten into a vehicle accident with an 18-wheeler. And sounded like she was really shook up. That's scary. It's super scary. Like, I'd be scared when I'm driving on the freeway and those 18-wheelers drive by. It makes me nervous, so I always slow down, or I get all the way on the other side of the freeway. I can't drive next to 18-wheelers because, for one, they don't really see other vehicles. I feel like because they're so large, they don't really see other vehicles. So I know that Sonya was super scared. I can tell she was scared. But what I thought was odd was, why did she call Drew? Or was Drew her first phone call? I'm not sure. I didn't really like get the feeling that they were that close to where Drew would be her first phone call. But nevertheless, I'm glad Drew was available to you know, meet up with her and make sure she was safe. Also, they went to go pick up Deucey. So I thought that was a cute thing. And it's good to know that at least Drew has a kind heart. Like, she does appear to do stuff for the other ladies. Like, whenever she's needed, she's there for them. So that's a good thing as well. But yeah, that's scary. I'm glad that Sonya's okay. So next we have Aaron talking about some of the things that he had to endure during COVID as it relates to his business. So we learned that he now has to drive himself because he did lose a lot of employees during COVID, as did a lot of people. COVID hit a lot of people hard. So he's got a really good work ethic. You know, that's what you do when things seem like shifty or things are not working out. You get up and you do it yourself. So Sonya, you have a great husband, cute family. So let's just hope that this baby thing doesn't put a damper on your marriage or anything like that. Because I really like your family dynamic. I love Sonya's family dynamic. Okay, so now we get to Brooklyn's tea party. So let me just start off by saying, when they showed the venue, once it was all decorated, it was so beautiful at first glance. It's so adorable, so cute. Everything was really super nice. So it was gorgeous to me. I thought the party looked amazing. They did a great job. I don't know. I think the price was a little steep for that, but I mean, it was beautiful nonetheless. So then we have, we see that an hour and a half go by and the ladies are late. They're like an hour and a half late. And I don't know, what is it with these ladies? I don't know if they purposely just not show up on time or what. I don't know. But it seems like every event that the girls give or anyone gives, the ladies are late, and not casually late. They're like hours late. So then we see that one of the Caucasian women walk in, and then we have who came first? I think it was Sheree. So here we see Sheree. She walks in first, and she walked in already. She was looking for Drew. She is sick of Drew, just like I'm sick of Drew. She came on ready. But Kenya was telling Sheree, no, don't even mention anything right now. I don't think she wanted Sheree to get anything started with Drew or mention anything to Drew, because Kenya already had a game where everything was going to come out then. So I saw that. Sonya comes in, her and Deuce, and then Candy comes in, and I think it was her and her good friend Monietta. And then Drew walks in, and we see that Drew has on Kenya's dress that she wore to Brooklyn's Barbie party, but Drew's dress was white, and she had her daughter with her, and Drew's daughter is so cute. She's adorable too. All these little kids on this show is so cute. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it's strange to see Drew in the same dress that Kenya had on, but I guess it's a good thing to be admired. It's a good thing. And then we see Drew pull Sonya aside and talk to her about Ralph and his shenanigans. I don't know. I don't see how she did. I don't see how she tolerates Ralph. But he's her problem. Then Kenya gets everyone's attention to let everyone know that Brooklyn is going to be making her grand entrance into the party. So while Kenya is doing that, here comes Candy. And I feel like Kenya was over Candy at that point because she had been so late. She was just like a little bit frustrated. So then Brooklyn walks in, and Brooklyn is so adorable. She looks just like a cute little ballerina. She's so cute. Brooklyn is just totally adorable. So then Brooklyn walks in and sees her pretty party. Again, Kenya just, I don't know. It's so sweet because Kenya always wanted a child. So just being able to be a part of Kenya's journey as Brooklyn grows up is just, I don't know. It's so heartfelt. It's sweet. So I am so glad that Kenya gets these moments with Brooklyn and she shares it with us. So that's a good thing. So next we have Kenya announcing a game, the tea game. So she says, everyone write down some tea about someone. But I think she said fun tea. I think she said everyone write down some fun tea about someone, but don't put your name on it. And Candy instantly says, at a kid's party? So, Candy, I'm with you. I was thinking the same thing. Like, why would Kenya want to do this at a kid's party? I don't know. So Candy pulls out the first card, and on that card it says, Candy sucked D in the locker room. So inappropriate. And Candy read that card herself, so we're all looking around just like they were. I'm looking like, who would write that about Candy? And so I'm thinking, because we saw in one of Sheree's confessionals that she was talking mad stuff about Candy. So she had mentioned that, why would this bother Candy about giving fellatio? Because she gives fellatio everywhere else. So I thought that was shady. So I'm thinking that it's Sheree that wrote that on that card. It's either Sheree or Marlo, because we also see Marlo and Sheree talking about Candy as well. So it's one of them. It's one of them that wrote that. It's either Marlo or Sheree. That's what I think. I'm not sure. But I thought that was inappropriate. I'm like, that's rude. So there was the cutest little part I saw. Marlo teaching Brooklyn how to hold her teacup. She told her, don't drink your tea with your pinky up, because that was ghetto. That's what she said was ghetto. So I thought that was cute to see that moment with Marlo and baby Brooklyn. I thought that was so cute. And in the midst of the party, we see the cameras pan over to Sonya. She seems to be having a really hard time with Deuce. Deuce is acting out. I don't know if he was wanting to even be at the party. He was showing out. And it was funny because Sonya shows us her real mom moments. I'm sure we've all had those moments with our kids where we take them somewhere and they just show out. And he kept doing it. He just kept acting up to the point where she got her real mom voice in. She was telling him to stop. I thought for a moment that they were going to have to leave. Then they pull another card, and that card says that when you go on the archive, the website, you're not able to order anything, or there is no content. So then we see that Marlo was explaining that, no, there's not going to be anything like that. You have to contact someone, and then Marlo gets to choose who she's going to actually give her business to, or who she's going to approve unauthorized business to, which is a good thing. So I thought that's a smart move. So yeah, you can't just go and order any pieces. You have to go through a vetting process because she wants to make sure she knows. Marlo wants to make sure she know who is going to be using her pieces. So that was smart. That was good. I like that. We have Drew. So Drew pulls the next card and she reads, someone doesn't pay their assistant. Of course, everyone knows who wrote that and actually who that was directed to. Drew. I don't know what Drew is thinking. I'm not sure I don't know what this is, but I feel like she's barking up the wrong tree with Sheree. Because Sheree is not, I don't think Sheree is one to be played with. I don't think that Drew really wanted with Lane. I don't think she really wanted with Lane, but we'll see. So after that, of course, Drew not allowing Sheree to get one word in because Sheree was trying to respond to her, letting her know, like, first of all, that wasn't her assistant. Sheree was like, that's not her assistant. And then Drew just kept on interrupting and interjecting as Sheree was trying to respond. And then we see Sheree's friend with the TKO. She comes in and casually says, is this the woman who the assistant said husband is gay? So Sheree's friend told everyone basically that not only is the assistant talking to Drew about Sheree's business, obviously he's talking about Drew to Sheree. Then we see at some point one of Kenya's guests get up, one of the Caucasian women gets up and she takes her child and she gets out of there. And that's when Marlo threw the most shade ever, and it was right on time, and it was so funny at the lady as she was walking out. Like, come on, don't act like you ain't never seen no one act like this. Don't act like you guys don't act like this, But I don't know, at a kids party and such a beautiful event, such a beautiful party, I don't know, ladies was cutting up. But of course the kids couldn't see what was going on and they weren't listening because the kids were actually having their own fun on the other side of the venue. They were having fun over there. You can see the kids weren't like a part of it. So I don't know. The lady probably just had enough. Yeah, then it's just a whole bunch of commotion with Drew starting stuff. At some point, Drew got all in Sheree's face and, in her personal space, and I thought it was too much. I really thought it was too much, Drew. I mean, come on. Okay, again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload another video. Also, get down in the comments and tell me what you thought about this episode of Housewives of Atlanta. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.